Welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today, in deck number 623, we're going to talk about Captain Vargus Wrath. But first, I want to thank y'all for watching, and for the new viewers that are out there, I am building every commander deck. Using every legendary creature as the commander for their own deck. So be sure, and I don't do this enough, subscribe down there. I know 50% of my views come from people who are not subscribed, but so go ahead. I'll wait. Click it. Yeah, right there. Cool. Anyway, Captain Vargus Wrath. This allowed me to build the deck that I've been wanting to build. It is pure pirate themed. There's not a lot of gimmicks, not a lot of combos. It's just, this is pirate themed. So for 2 mana, we get a 1/1 orc pirate. Whenever Vargus Wrath attacks, pirates get 1/1 for each time you've cast a commander from the command zone. Now, this being our commander, thank goodness it's 2 mana, because, if it dies, you actually don't mind recasting it because you get the extra bonus to your pirates. So there are a ton of creatures in this deck, so I think we'll do the other stuff that's not creatures. So first and foremost, let's get the pirate adjacent things. There's some things that, as you're out there on the open seas being a pirate, you gotta have. You gotta have a pirate's cutlass, right? And more than likely, a captain's hook. Now, here's a good time. I tried to use as many foils as possible. I always do, but I figured with this particular deck, shinies is what the pirates would prefer. So, and of course, we have to have a treasure map. Gotta have a treasure map. Spyglass to see where you're going and stuff. And then we gotta have ships, the Fell Flag ship and the Dusk Legion Dreadnought. That's a mouthful. Now, Storm the Vault may be a weird... the reason why Storm the Vault is in here, you saw the previous artifacts. There's a lot of treasure token generators. Obviously, having 5 or more artifacts isn't that hard. Now, I honestly can't tell you what we're doing with all the mana once we flip it. It's whatever, but it just seemed to fit. And I've had this chilling in the binder for a long time, and it just somehow never seems to fit or work in the red-blue decks, even the red-blue artifact decks. So we're going to try it here. Artifact mana, it's not exactly pirate-themed, but we have a Fire Diamond. I love that these are reprinted as common. Oh, I love it. Sky Diamond. Looks beautiful in foil. Thought Vessel, Arcane Signet, Commander Sphere, and Is It Locket. Let's see. You gotta have your sea legs, right? As a card, it's okay. Okay, not even really okay. But for the theme, I kind of had to, right? We got the Pirate's Prize. Making some treasure. Buccaneer's Bravado. Can't talk pirates without mutiny, right? Admiral's Orders. Raid is kind of a recurring, obviously, ability with pirates, It's kind of neat. Fire Cannon Blast. Fiery Cannonade. And I want to take a second to talk about the Trove of Temptation. It's not a good card. It's not. In 2-player, it's not that terrible because, you just got one opponent. But I put it in there for the theme. Yes. I would love to have the card that if you have so many treasures, you win. But that's black, isn't it? I don't even think that's eligible for this deck. So, yeah. It's pure theme. That's it. So let's get to our pirates, shall we? of which there are a bunch. So we have the Kite Sail Skirmisher. Encore, I kind of like that ability. Sometimes I think it's a little overpriced, but, yeah. Now, inside our creatures here is going to be a lot of our removal, a lot of our card draw, a lot of our everything. So we have our Merchant Raiders. That's, temporary removal? Yeah. We have Brazen Freebooter. Making that treasure. Crimson Fleet Commodore. You become the Monarch. So here again is card draw. So we've got our Monarch token going around the table. We got Breaches. Now, I like this. Whenever one or more pirates you control deal damage to your opponents, you get to exile a top card of each of those opponents' libraries. So, if I've got 3 pirates, let me see if I've got this right. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. If I've got 3 pirates, and they actually deal damage to each of my 3 opponents, one or more. Okay, so it doesn't say for each. Okay, 1 or more. Never mind. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a whole bunch of stuff. Not as cool as I thought, but still cool. Emberwild Captain. Djinn Pirate. There you go. Also, the Monarch. Whenever an opponent attacks you while you're the Monarch, Emberwild Captain deals damage to that player equal number of cards in their hand. So, yeah, I like seeing you having that that Sphinx. Fathom Fleet Swordjack. Deals damage equal number of artifacts you control. Here again, kind of works with the treasure theme. Siren Reaver. Raid. Deadeye Rig Hauler. Bounce. Marauding Looter. Now, Rowdy Crew is another one that is just not. It's not terribly a good card. There's a lot of cards better. But you know what? It's a full rare that I had, and it's been, like I said, chilling in the Ixalan binder for years, waiting for its time in the sun. Dreamcaller Siren. Stormfleet Pyromancer. Stormfleet Arsonist. Prosperous Pirates. All about the treasure. Sailor of Means. Coastline Marauder. Stormfleet Spy. Headstrong Brute. Siren Lookout. Rishodon Airship. Now, I specifically am using the Jumpstart version here. I've got the Mercadian Mask version, but I don't know. Kind of like it. Let's look at Zara. Zara's one of the new legends. We'll be seeing the Zara deck here. I'm hoping to try to make the Zara deck different than this one. Whenever Zara attacks, look at defending player's hand. You may put a creature card from it onto the battlefield on your control, tapped and attacking. That player, return that creature to its hand at the beginning of end step. So, she doesn't. The reason why I chose this to be pirates is because Zara, when I build that deck, she doesn't care about pirates. She doesn't. She cares about attacking. So that's why I kind of went that way. We have Malcolm. Malcolm, the pirate. And that's a big treasure token generator, or at least it looks like. Then we got Dargo. Okay. Protean Raider. Swaggering Corsair. Slippery Scoundrel. Shipwreck Looter. Departed Deckhand. Kitesail Corsair. Fathom Fleet Firebrand. Stormfleet Aerialist. Goblin Trailblazer. Stormfleet Swashbuckler. Direfleet Daredevil. Impulsive Pilferer. Daring Buccaneer. Siren Storm Tamer. Fanatical Firebrand. Because, why wouldn't goblins be pirates, right? Spectral Sailor. Now, I love the Corsair Captain. You know, just a good champion, given +1, and then, you know, you get a treasure token to boot. And then, of course, the Lightning Rig Crew. We're getting a little close to our camera here, so let's pull out a little bit. And then we have our non-basic lands. Now, I love that we got the enemy cycle of the crowd lands. These are outstanding. However, with the rare ratio in the set, I'm not seeing a whole lot of these pulled. Of course, we got our Terramorphic Expanse, Evolving Wilds, Thriving Bluff, Thriving Isle, Swiftwater Cliffs. Is it Boiler Works? Is it Guildgate? And the Rogue's Passage. And that's Pirates. Like I said, it is nothing more than just a pirate theme. It's good for when you want to sit down and just play pirates. Now, I'm no longer on the Book of Many Faces, but there used to be a place on Facebook where you could go into the settings and change your language to English pirate. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing that you could do. I don't know if you still can. Don't know. Don't know. But, we got to get our... That is 6:23, so if you ever just want to sit around and play pirates and, you know, talk like a pirate. Yep. In my jammies. Batman jammies, of course. But I do appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, be sure to go down and subscribe. I know I'm getting kind of close to 5,000, which, all things being considered, doesn't really, you know, do anything. I think the next YouTube hurdle is 10, but it's whatever. I do appreciate y'all watching. Thank you very much. But right now, it's time to shuffle and cut.